were you doing at 21? Making thousands, day trading? This is Yousef, a 21-year-old Turkish trader. And while most are still figuring things out, he's already found his edge in the markets. With over 30,000 in payouts, he doesn't chase trades, he waits. He knows that patience pays. No noise, no overtrading, just letting the market come to him. He's big on freedom through trading, keeping it simple, disciplined, and effective. Although he's serious in the markets, he has very good vibes everywhere else. Want to see how he does it? FTM. So I always love to ask traders
Yes.
what they were doing before they started trading.
I was student actually. I'm still student, you know. I'm 21 and I'm still going to university.
You're
When I
21! Oh my god!
yeah.
Good for
Actually
you.
when I preparing for my university exam, I met with trading. Actually, I met with crypto in the beginning, but I
Mm.
jumped into the forex markets. So this is how I started. And after that, I met with prop firms. There was a big firm shut down, but they're coming back. I started with them with 10K accounts only. Yeah, this is
Mm.
my story to be caught, you know.
You started with crypto. Why did you move to Forex? Crypto's a lot more volatile and I think more exciting, right? Especially when you're new.
Yeah, because for example, everyone was talking that I just bought the coin and it went to 10,000x, like 1000x, and
Yeah.
I heard that, and I started with crypto, but after that I saw crypto's bad side, and it was very bad. For example, you just deposit in money, and it's being like minus 90%. After that, I told myself it's not going to work like actually I tried uh, futures crypto, for
Oh.
example, like with leverage, but I
Mm,
didn't successful on that. And
mm.
after that, I switched to forex. I met with prop firms, and this is how I started with prop firms.
How would you say, like, what's the main difference between crypto trading and Forex trading? Like, and um, for Forex, what pairs do you usually trade?
I trade euro dollar and GBP, and
Mm,
also I trade sometimes gold and Nasdaq.
okay, nice. And what's
Uh,
the main difference between
for
that and
example,
crypto?
it's about chart. For example, for me, for example, this is an demand zone. For
Mm,
example, forex
mm.
pair is coming here and bouncing here, but in crypto, it's coming to here, it's coming to here, it's coming to here, and it's going. It's not for me, you know.
There's not a lot of like order. It doesn't seem like there's a lot
Yes,
of order.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
Mm,
it's not consistent, you know.
yeah.
If you're gonna trade, for example, if you're gonna trade Bitcoin on high time frame, that's really okay. But if you're gonna go to lower time frame, no, crypto isn't for you. Forex is better.
Yeah, it's way too volatile, right? That makes sense. How long have you been trading?
I started during COVID. It's like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I
that's
started when I was 16. Yeah,
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
yeah. But
What?
I was buying my profile accounts under my father's name. You know.
Did your father know?
Yeah. Also, I was buying under my um mother's name,
Hmm.
and he has a lot of payout. You know.
That's gonna go off the record, guys. But he's legal now. He's legal now.
No, I'm legal now. I'm 21. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
21.
The legal age in Turkey is 21, isn't it?
No, it's 18.
Oh, okay, so we're good.
18.
Because I'm curious with like prop trading. I started after I was 21, but is it you need to be 21 years old or 18 years old? I've
It's it,
never.
you just have to be 18 years old if you're gonna trade legal.
Okay. See, I never thought about this because I've always been above age.
But in Turkey, there are some guys who is 13 and started trading ICT concept. We are always joking
ICT
with them.
concepts.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Do you trade ICT?
No, 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 no. Of course not. Of course
Why?
not.
Why did you say it like that? What's wrong with
I don't
ICT?
like ICT means what? ICT means, you know?
No, what does it mean?
I can't trade. I never, I never seen a guy who is trading ICT and is successful in trading.
You're so
It's so
funny for that. I've never heard that one. I've never heard that I can't trade. I feel like I've heard other jokes about it, but never that one.
For example, you just got TP and there's a 10 explanation on ICT concepts. What? It's just so complicated, too much information out there, and
Yeah.
people just talking about ICT, ICT. Even ICT isn't a successful trader.
He's very controversial. Like people he it's like a cult. You have like the people that absolutely love him, and then uh his track record and his behavior, I've never looked into it myself, but he the things he says is concerning sometimes.
Yeah, for example, I am not profitable trader, and would you want to learn trading from me? This is a simple question.
Yeah,
You probably wouldn't do that, yeah?
totally.
But this is why I don't like ICT. He's the useless guy I've ever seen in trading space.
He's
I
definitely
started with my ICT hate.
yeah, here's the ICT clickbait. We got the ICT clickbait. Be careful, you might attract the wrong
No, no problem, no
the wrong
problem.
haters. It's okay, everybody, to each their own. To each their own. We can all have our opinions. That's totally fine.
Yeah,
No hate for that. But I wanted to ask you, so what is your trading style then?
I trade supply and demand. It's a simple, tough strategy. For example, I also look for liquidity,
Mm,
imbalance, and the most important thing is market structure.
right. Would you say the liquidity and imbalances, because those terms come from ICT as well, would you say it's similar to,
What?
yeah, he used,
Imbalance. I'm not saying fair value gap. I'm
no.
saying imbalance.
Is this similar? Like, have you seen some of his stuff? Would you say that the liquidity that you look for is similar to like what ICT calls liquidity? Or no?
Oh no, 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 no,
No, no, no,
no.
no, no.
Thing
Okay.
I don't think that.
Where did you learn from? Like, or who did you learn from in the beginning?
Really, a lot of guy out there that I learned from. For example, I have a friend who traded with funded trader markets and got several payouts. He introduced me to trade supply demand. Probably you know him. You know Flex Trades?
The name sounds familiar,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I personally don't know.
Turkey. He's also from Turkey and he traded with FTM too much also. He's doing futures now.
Oh,
Actually, I was doing like user strategies and we met with him like 4 or 5 years ago in a Discord server and he told me that just go to supply and demand and after that I started to learn supply and demand.
did you have a mentor? Did someone teach you specifically how to trade?
I
Or you,
actually, as I told you, I got a lot of courses. I've got a lot of courses, which is Turkish, which is English. But at the end of the day, I create my own strategy. It works for everyone. Yeah, you know.
okay. Do you share your strategy or like how you trade on your Instagram, or do you have any platforms where you
I
can?
do actually. I made like playlist for 6 video.
Oh,
I
nice.
teach people how to trade supply demand, how I'm trading on supply and demand. I
Mm,
teach people on YouTube for free.
nice.
Yeah, for Turkish, but yeah, it's not English.
Yeah, of course. I think that's really useful because maybe in Turkey there's just like less, like you said in the UK there's a lot of traders, right? But
But
in
I'm
Turkey maybe.
I'm gonna give you information. There are 22 million people who has crypto in Turkey only. You know,
Ooh,
number one of Europe. Yeah,
really?
yeah, really. Everyone doing crypto and everyone has Bitcoin. Even my mom has Bitcoin.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
also
crazy.
some meme coin she has, in Turkey. Even my mom, a lot of people in Turkey is going crypto, investing some things. So people trying crypto and they are failing, and after
Mhm.
that they learning forex or they're seeing that there's something like forex, there's something like proof frames. They come in like this. So a lot of people, proof frame trading
Is
in Turkey.
is that something that's been happening recently, or has Turkish
Actually,
people always been in the game? This is news to me. I personally don't. I know a lot of traders from America and the UK, but I never thought Turkey to be like also a hot spot for trading?
Yeah, of course it's hotspot because Turkey is number one in crypto in Europe, you know. So
I had no
Turks love money.
idea.
If
Do
somebody
they?
telling them it's a free money, they're gonna come. Yeah, you know, but
Uh,
it's not free.
yeah,
You
nothing's
have to
free.
pay something.
Yeah, the markets are never free, right? You always have
Yes,
to pay something to find
correct.
out. Yeah.
That's correct. For example, there are some useless traders in Turkey. They're saying that I'm getting 10 hour per trade. But people
Phew.
just believe in that, but it's not true. For example, I get 1 to 3, I got 1 to 2, I'm out for day.
Right. Right.
That's my strategy.
Okay, keep it simple, like low RR. And how many times a week do you trade or like engage with the market?
Actually, for example, if there's a setup, I'm in. If there's
Okay.
no setup, I'm out. For example, I'm not saying to myself, I have to get a trade today or I have to get a trade for this week. For example, I'm getting 2 or 3 trades sometimes for a day. Sometimes I'm not getting a trade because there's a no setup, there's a
Mhm.
no trade. If there's a
Yeah.
setup, you can go to trade. That's as simple.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
What about trading news?
Trading news.
Yeah, like any
Uh,
red folders, what's I guess I have two questions. First, if you trade news, and then depending on the first answer, if it's successful or you recommend other people to do it, or what's your opinion on it?
No, it's being volatile. For example, you're entering long here before before news, and it's going like this.
And
So
it
it's
blinks.
volatile. I don't recommend people to trade on news because
Mm,
I don't do that.
okay.
For example, if I wanna play gambling, I can deposit $200 into broker and I can full port on news.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't say people go. It's trading news. It's not a good thing. You
Mm.
should you should wait. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, yeah, there's no rush. I know some traders, well, I don't know how successful they are, but just on Instagram and social media, you see traders taking trades during NFP and they're catching these crazy moves. I didn't know if that was like your style or not or
No,
anything.
it's not my style. As I said, I risk one. I got 2 or 3, 2 or 3. I'm out. You know.
Nice,
That's
nice.
better. That's better. I'm doing this job for 5, 6 years. You know.
Right. So from your experience, this is what works best for
Yes,
you.
yes, correct. For
Yeah.
example, I started trading with FTM 1.5 months ago, and I generated $25,000 with
Yes.
multiple. You probably
Yeah.
saw.
I looked at your stats. It's very impressive. Yeah,
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 thank
yeah.
you.
The amount that you've spent and then the amount that you've gotten back. We will do an introduction video before this, and obviously that's like very.
By
It's
the way, my target is making $100,000 in payouts with FTM until this summer.
ooh, that's a hefty goal. I hope you
Yeah,
get it. It'll be good for
yeah.
FTM and you.
I like FTM. I like really FTM
Yeah, yeah.
because yeah, it's not slow, you know. For example, when you're getting a payout, when you're waiting your funded account, it's not slow, you know. And I love speed. I
Yeah.
don't wait my payouts for weeks, for months, you know.
They're very consistent with payouts and they've
Yeah.
never denied a payout or give
For
any
example,
silly excuses for it. I know that happens a lot in the prop firm
yeah,
space, but
this guy from my group, he just got $6,000 profit.
from
Yeah,
FTM
yeah,
too?
he's Turkish. He
He's
just
Turkish too.
invest.
Let's go Turkey.
Yeah,
FTM Turkey.
a lot of Turkish.
Yeah. Oh
He
my
just
gosh.
got $6,000 within 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Incredible. The power of
I'm
trading.
saying that it's slow because my payout is coming like 2 minutes, 5 minutes.
It's insane how fast it is, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago there was a guy from my group. He also generated $10,000 within a single payout. He invested his last money and he just made 10,000. You know, and
Wow.
he, now what? My money came into 50 seconds.
Yeah.
50 seconds. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Yeah. It's definitely something that makes us stand out. You started when you were 16 years old, right?
Yes.
I'm just so curious. As 16 years old, what was your first impression of trading? And do you think starting at a young age, like 16, was good for your career? Or was it
Starting at
hard?
16?
Yeah. What was
Yeah,
that like? Because I'm thinking about myself when I was 16, and if I tried to trade, I don't know if that would have been good for me, you know?
yeah,
Do you get what I'm
actually,
saying?
it was my plan. I was saying to myself, okay, trading is good, but it wasn't the only focusing thing that I am focusing on, you know. I wasn't only focusing on trading, I was doing other stuff
Yeah.
also. I
Yeah.
was learning, I wasn't hurrying up for trading. Uh, Actually, it was like that. For example, it's not a big impressions for me. I was just 16 and I was trying to make money. Every people doing it here, it's a normal for us. For example,
Mm,
if you are 16, you can go to work here. Yeah, you know,
okay.
people don't have to go to school.
So it was kind of just like, this is a way for me to make money, and I
Yeah,
can,
actually, when I was 18, I was saying to myself, because I wasn't a successful student, you know, I wasn't successful student, so, and also I was needing some money, you know. So, and after that, I met with prop firms, as I said, and I saw that there's a potential, you know. So I decided to go with prop firms. I breached a lot of challenges, but end
oh,
of the day, I just won. I just won this game, and I still keep going.
yeah, that's the, I think that's the most important part. Like,
Yes, absolutely.
keep going, don't give up. It's not easy, right?
Oh,
Nothing.
well, for example, when I was breaching my accounts, still I was saying to myself, one day I'm going to make $20,000 per month, $30,000 per month. I was knowing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my mind, you know,
You have to have
always.
it in the mind before it happens, right?
Yeah, before doing that, you have to put into your head, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna be successful in trading like this. If you
Yeah.
don't put into your head, no, it's not going to be happen.
Yeah.
Before everything, you have to believe in yourself. If you want to be successful in trading, you can come to industry randomly and saying that, oh, there's a trading, okay, I'm gonna try it. You can't do that. Yeah, for example, I mean, you can do that, but if you can do that, you're not going to be successful probably. You have to focus. You have to
There's,
put some effort.
yeah, there's no like trying. You have to go all in, right?
Yes.
A lot of people maybe come into it with the idea that it's easy. I'm just pushing buttons, buy or sell.
No, it's
But
not. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not trading. It's not
yeah.
trading. As there are some people who's not even looking at the charts, but they're entering the trade because they feel it.
Yeah. Because they feel it. Well, maybe they also copy trading too, right? Some people they don't want to learn, they
Uh,
find someone online. What's your thoughts on that? Signals. Do you give signals? No.
no, I don't do that. I don't do that. No, I don't give signals to people. For example, let's say I gave 9 TP trades. They're gonna say you are our brother, you are great, you are incredible person. But for example, you just gave one stop loss trade. They're
They will rip you apart.
gonna say mother bilmem, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I because
easy.
I don't wanna do that. And
It's easy for
also,
people to switch up on you. Yeah.
yeah, I don't invest a copy trading. You know, for example, people doing it here. From my community, they're asking that he's doing copy trade. Do you think should I join? I'm saying always no. You shouldn't do that. You can learn yourself and you can make money yourself. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100% agree. I think
yeah.
copy trading or signal trading is maybe for people who just don't want to learn, but there's obviously risk with taking signals from
I
someone.
wouldn't do that. Also, I don't like giving signals or taking signals. And also, I say people don't do that. Learn yourself. It's
Totally.
about your career. It's
Yeah.
about your trading career. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I,
again, trading too is all about becoming independent and,
yes, of
can,
course, exactly.
yeah, and if you do signal trading, then you're just relying on another person at that point. We kind of went everywhere. I'm like we talked about your trading style, what brought you into trading. I want to touch on now, like, what is what were some of the most difficult challenges you had to overcome when you were
Yes,
trading and
yes.
to find consistency? Because everybody has their, like, their,
Actually,
what's the word,
there
their
are there,
kryptonite.
yeah, there are mistakes that I was making,
Yeah.
and I got all of them. I got all of them. Yeah, for example, first of all, over trading, over risking.
Yep.
These are really important things.
Yeah.
And also, for example, the third one, yeah, you don't see anything on charts, but you're entering trade. Yeah, I was doing that, and
Like
I see
FOMO.
people still doing this.
Yeah.
I'd say my people in my community don't do those things.
Okay. Why not?
For example, because for example, over trading or over risking, you can make money when you're doing them. Of course, no.
No.
For example, over risking is bad. For example, people buying prop from challenges with their lost money, and they're over risking, they're over leveraging, and they're hoping to make money fast, but it
Yeah.
doesn't work like it.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. So over trading, over risking, and then FOMO, like just jumping in because, you don't want to miss anything. Those were
Yes,
the three things that you
I don't.
struggled with.
Yeah, I was struggling with that.
Mm.
But when for example, how I got that thing,
Yeah, how
the
did you how did you get over that? Like, what is something that helped you, take it to the next level and avoid
for
making
example,
those
in
mistakes?
trading view, I'm waiting my zone.
Mm,
I'm putting my alert and I'm waiting this zone. This
mm,
is the only thing that I'm doing.
okay,
I
alert.
don't even I don't even look in charts at a MetaTrader. I'm only looking for trading view.
Okay.
For example, if someone looking at charts from MetaTrader, it's not a good thing because his brain saying that okay, go enter trade, maybe you're missing something like that.
Okay, so just alerts, and once your alerts go off, then you check your computer. Other than
Yeah,
that, you don't look.
no, I don't look at it all the way.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a very like before, when you were over trading, over risking, you were always looking at the charts then, maybe?
No, I wasn't doing that.
Oh, okay. So
It's
what?
part. I mean, it's part by part. I
Mm,
mean, you're learning. It's not
mm,
just about knowing charts. It's not trading.
mm.
Actually, 80% of trading is psychology, like over
Yeah,
risking trading.
right,
Yeah. When
right.
you over when you get over them, that's all okay. That's all okay. It's not about just charts.
Do you think people need to feel like the pain of their mistakes and learn that way, or is it possible for someone to learn from someone else and not make their own mistakes? Do you
Maybe
get what I'm
it
saying?
it may speed up the process, but it wouldn't be effective too much.
Mm, you need to go through the struggle.
Yes, of course.
Mm,
As I told to my people, you have to learn yourself too. For example, if I tell you about my story or my mistakes before I've got, uh, you can learn something from there, but it's not 100%.
mm,
Also, you have to put some effort. You have to put some knowledge into your trading style, trading career.
mm.
You
Learning, practicing, going
Yes, yes,
through
of course. Backtesting.
mm.
Actually, I don't say people just go backtest. I told them go to live market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Why do you say live market?
Yeah, for example, when you backtesting, everything is here, everything is in one time. But in live trading, for example, it's not being like that.
Yeah.
For,
You
when you back testing, maybe you don't put your emotions into trading, but when you're doing live trading, you put some your emotional things in that moment.
yeah, the money is real and it's at risk. Uh,
Yes, completely.
yeah, I agree. Demo trading maybe just to understand candlesticks or get used to like the patterns if you're new, maybe, but to really take trades in practice, I think a lot of traders like yourself who are successful, they always say just go into
Yeah.
it live.
Trading is knowing you and understand not candlestick market.
Yeah.
It's about that.
Yeah. And understanding like you said, like understanding yourself too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. It's it's a lot deeper than people understand it to be, I think, right?
Yes, true.
That's why I'm impressed that you started at 16 years old. Because
Yeah,
you have
actually,
to have a level of maturity, right? You have to be somewhat mature. And I'm thinking when I was 16, goodness,
yeah, actually, for I'm talking. I mean, when you compare to Turkey, everyone was starting at 15, 16 right now. Really, a lot of 16 years old profile out there now.
they should lower the age.
Yeah,
But
they're getting accounts under their father's name, mother's name, and I was doing that
not anymore, but
because as I told you, when you there's a free money to Turkish people, they're gonna come.
they jump on it.
Yeah, actually, every people doing it. Every people doing it.
I think trading is becoming after COVID, right? You said it was kind of the
Heck, during COVID.
during COVID. Yeah, everyone was locked down. It's like, okay, what can I do?
Yes, I was like that. I was like that. So this is how I started.
Right. And I also wanted to ask you, oh my gosh, it's coming to me now. You're a student, right? What are you
Yes,
studying?
economics.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're set.
but this is my
That's
first
amazing.
year at this university.
First year?
Yeah,
Good. Which university?
in Ankara, Başkent University. You know?
No, but I know Ankara.
Yeah, Ankara.
Okay, so do you travel there? Or yeah, you're living there, but
Living there right now here.
you go to campus and you study at the school?
Yes, yes, of course.
Full time?
Actually, not full time. It's like a part time.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not in university every day, every moment.
Yeah. I'm sure
And
with
also, for example, I'm trader. I'm with just phone. For example, sometimes I'm boring. I'm boring, and I told myself I should go to school, getting
yeah.
a friend zone, something like that. So this is also why I started school this year. For
Yeah.
example, I already had a school before this university, but I wasn't going.
What were you studying the same, like economics?
Yeah, it was kind of something like that, but it wasn't completely economics.
Okay. So before was that last year?
No, I didn't finish. So I decided to start new one.
Oh,
New.
okay. Okay, okay. Did trading kind of take your time and
No, no. For example, if you're gonna ask me this question 3 years ago, I would say yes. I would say yes. But now, no, it's not.
okay.
Because as I told you, I'm looking to my zone and I'm waiting for my zone. I'm waiting an alert and I'm entering trade, you know.
Oh. So how much time then, if when you do trade, how much time do you spend on your phone?
I'm not like this. Okay, where's trade? Where's trade? Did I get
So
TP? Did
like
I get stop loss?
you
I'm
get
not like that. Okay.
you get the
Uh,
alarm and then what happens? You just
yeah, actually, I don't do that. For example, it's chart. Okay, I entered the trade. Okay, I'm out. This is the thing. What I do.
okay. And you just set your stop loss and your take profit and you let it go. You let it
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
nice. So like maybe
Like
5 minutes.
this. I put trade, for example. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm not looking at chart now. It's
Yeah.
like, and
Mm.
sometimes I'm looking, but for just following to trade, you know.
Yeah, you do like maybe you're in so like okay, I this is another question that comes to my mind. What's your weekly like trading routine? Do you like on Sundays or when the market opens, do you kind of sit down and you're like, okay, this is what I'm looking at for this week, and you put your alerts, sorry, and you organize yourself like that, or do you even do that? Do you make time to sit and organize your charts?
Actually, there is no specific time that I'm looking charts. There is no time that I'm looking for charts. For example, I just open my phone randomly. I look at the charts. Okay, there's a supply zone. There's a demand zone. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm waiting this zone. I'm like this, you know.
What time frame do you trade on?
Actually, uh, I start with daily and I go to 15 minute, 5 minutes. Actually, I look at the all the time frames. For example, I'm not doing just only 5 minutes. I look at all the time frames that are around here.
It seems like your style is very flexible.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. For
Mm.
example, sometimes I open my trade from daily demand. Sometimes I open my trade 15 minute supply. It's flexible, as you told.
Is there a preference? Do you prefer like larger time frames or lower time frames?
Oh no, no, actually, no, actually.
Just whatever you're fine with.
Yeah, whatever I find. But
Mm-mm-mm.
I usually trade daily. I mean, day trading, you know, not swing trading. I don't swing trade.
Okay, so like daily candles, you catch the
Yeah, yeah,
daily.
yeah, yeah. For example, it takes the daily low or daily high, previous day low or previous day high.
Mm-mm. Okay, okay, nice and simple. I'm curious
Yes.
to hear more about your style, but I don't want to spend too much talking about like the technicals, because psychology is a bit popular too, to talk about. Did trading ever affect um your life in the beginning? Not now, but in the beginning, did trading ever affect your lifestyle or your relationships?
Yes,
Did
of
it
course.
ever?
For example,
Mm.
I was blowing my last 10K challenge and I was crying. I was being upset. I wouldn't talk to people. Yeah, but it's only beginning. It's not right now.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
For example, now if I breach 200K funded account, still I'm laughing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do
But
you?
it was
Mm. Yeah, sorry, go
it
ahead.
was old. It was old. Not now.
Yeah, yeah. Um, did your family ever worry about you or anything like that?
Yeah, no, 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 no.
No?
They- Not okay, okay, go we're with you. Actually, they were paying my challenge fees, you know.
No way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I never
Oh,
work in a.
come on. Seriously?
But it was just 10K. It was just 10K accounts. It's not
I
like
know.
two.
Yeah, but not parents are not always supportive. That's huge.
Yeah,
That's a big deal. My mom, when I was trading, my mom thought it was gambling. She thought I was
yeah,
like,
mine too. But I was saying that no, I am going to buy. I have to do that. If you don't do that, I'm not gonna eat anything, and I'm gonna mess money into a proper account.
wow. And then in the end, they supported you.
Yes,
Amazing.
I was
You,
fighting with them to get 10K challenge fee.
that's crazy.
This is my difference between
That's
you
a
and.
that's an amazing story though. 'Cause look at you now, right? It's not like it was for nothing.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I'm sure your parents now, what do they say now? They're like, okay, good job. They're happy, right?
Yes, of course.
Good, good, good. That's incredible. I know some people, obviously other traders, um, it's easy for trading to be associated with gambling or to be very risky and
Everyone's saying like that. Everyone's
yeah,
saying that this gambling scam. What? You didn't know. You don't even know anything about trading, but you're talking. It's not
yeah,
just about you. It's for
yeah,
everyone. Everyone thinks like trading is gambling.
yeah. And it's hard because you feel isolated. Like
Yes,
you
of
don't have
course.
support from family, you don't have support from friends. Everyone thinks you're crazy. So
Yes,
I
that's
think
correct.
I think your situation was it was really cool. Even though you were fighting with them, in the end they were still there for you. So I'm sure a lot of
But
people are envious
hardest
of
part
that.
was about the hardest part is, for example, you're getting money from your family and you're buying a 10K perfume challenge, and next week you're breaching it and you're going family again and you're saying again, do you have money? I'm going to buy 10K challenge. It was hard because they were saying, I gave you next last week. You still
Yeah.
want it?
What
What
happened?
did you do that money? Yeah, 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 something like that. It was hard. It
So
was
I
hard.
could, okay, so yeah, that's a good point actually. I imagine the stress because the stress of trading and blowing accounts, like it's not easy, but even more so because the money was coming from, somewhere else. It's not even your own
Yes.
money. That's even more pressure.
Yeah, but by the way, I realized something.
Mm,
When you have money in your pocket,
mm,
when you're trading, it's easy. Yeah,
mhm.
it's not being overcomplicated for you. You're not being stressful, so you're you can be a successful trader. Yeah,
Yeah,
when you have your money in pocket.
totally. So like, I guess we
But when you
can.
don't have money,
Mm.
you're being stressful. You going to have stress and saying that I don't. I mean, I shouldn't have breached this account, something like that. And you're being stressful person when you don't have money in your pocket when you're trading.
Would you So what would you recommend to traders that maybe like because you started out so young, right?
Yeah.
So someone who's like you and is 16 years old, maybe they don't work, they don't have a job, or maybe they are working, but it's not enough money. Do you recommend them to try and get their parents to help them, or do you think they should be independent and do it on their own?
I think they should go to their family. It's not a
Yeah?
problem because their family, yeah,
Yeah.
his family or her family,
Mm,
they have to support him or her.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my mindset actually.
Yeah, it's very obviously maybe it's like a Turkish thing too, like your family is
Yes, of yeah, yeah. It's a
everything.
little bit Turkish cultural thing for me.
Yeah, yeah. And if
For
if
example, if you're doing a business, you wait as support from your family in here.
try right, totally. Even university, when you go to university, your family usually tries to help you pay for the tuition fees, right? So maybe this is like the
Of
same.
course, in every family doing it, even families getting credit from bank to send their children to school.
Right.
People doing people working for their children in
Yeah.
here. Not saying that okay, you're over 18, you can go to everywhere. I'm not helping you. It's not like here. It's not like it in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it really depends on the family dynamic, but I was curious to know like what your advice would be to someone in that situation. If you guys have your parents and if you're watching, you're 6 years old, just maybe just ask your parents if they can support you in fulfilling your trader dream. But make sure you're ready, right? Don't just jump into props with no background or experience or back testing any of that. Obviously come prepared. And I guess for people who want to get to the level that you are at right now, what should they focus on? What is the most important thing for new traders to focus on? And then
Uh,
from the most important until the least important.
I think the most important thing is trading isn't about winning every trade. It's about surviving long enough to become consistent. For
Mm,
example, one good trade doesn't make you a profitable trader.
yeah.
Discipline does.
So survival. It's about
Yes,
surviving.
yes. They have to protect their capital before making money on that.
Okay. What would you say is like, okay, so risk management, number one.
Yeah, of
That's,
course, of course.
yeah. Is there, what would be the next thing for them to focus on?
Actually, most traders fail not because of their strategies, uh, because they can't control themselves. They go to random trades, they got trades that they shouldn't take.
Mm,
This is also important thing. And
psychology, right?
yes, of course, of course.
So
And for example, if someone who is trading prop firms, my recommendation is, for example, you just made 2 to 5% on your funded account, just lock it. I mean, and just lock that profit and go with new challenge. Yeah, that's the game.
yeah.
That's the cycle that you should do to make money from prop firm trading.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah,
That's
I
my
completely
advice for traders. Don't aim for 10%, 20% from a funded account. Just make 2%, 5%, and lock it.
and
You already have time.
right.
You know,
Yeah. You can always focus on other challenges while you wait for the payout.
of
Right.
course, when you make money, just lock it and go with other challenge.
Mm-mm-mm. Good advice. And so you said first like risk management, most important, your
Yeah,
psychology. How do you have like any tips for how maybe traders can develop their
of
psychology?
course,
Is reading
of course.
books useful? YouTube videos, podcasts, like what do you think is good?
I'm gonna say now, for example, you got two trades, okay? You got two trades. It's loss or it's profit. Doesn't matter. Just go. Just close the screen. Just go to outside. Do what you do. I mean, don't get any trade. Just two trade per day. It's enough. It's your limit. And
Uh-huh.
if you risk 0.7% per trade in funded in phase one, phase two, it's not important. It's okay. Don't even try 1%. 0.7% is good risk.
Okay. Okay, okay. That's
For
for funded and challenge phase.
Yeah, it's same. Yeah, for example, I'm talking for other programs. For example, if you risk 2% in challenge, they send back to phase one again.
Mm, yeah, yeah, they have like um consistency rules and also
Yeah,
risk
yeah.
limits.
For
So,
example,
mm,
if you have just one account, just one funded account, just risk 0.5%.
right.
Yeah, if you have 200K funded account, 0.5% risk means $1,000. Good money. Yeah, all a good money.
Yeah, I completely agree. Um, with challenges, the challenge phase, do you, from your experience, are you more like slow and like natural, you just trade how you always trade, or do you try to be a little aggressive and try to pass more quickly?
Actually, my target is always being passing it quickly,
Right.
because I don't wanna spend time on challenges.
Yeah.
Because yeah, but when I got funded account, I reduce my risk always.
Right.
And also, nowadays, prop industry, they don't want you to risk over 1%, even challenges. There,
Really?
there are a lot of firms. There are a lot of firms there send me back to phase one because of I am risking 2% on challenge phase. The big ones, I can't give names.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we can leave that
Got it
out.
probably.
That's interesting. I didn't know they had rules like that on challenges, like in the
Course
challenge
of
phase.
Actually, they don't have.
Mm,
The risk team is sending a mail when you pass the challenges.
right. Hmm. That's not cool. I feel like during the challenge phase, it's like as long as you pass, right? And you follow the
Yes,
risk parameters. If there's a static risk, okay, you can't go over this amount in one day or this amount in total. And if those are the rules, those are the rules. It's not really fair to just change. Oh,
of
actually, your trading is risky.
they're saying that. one side betting strategy that you're using.
Mm,
I'm just risking 1.5% on challenges, and they're sending this mail that one side betting. You
yeah.
gave me 10%. They gave me 10% drawdown, but I'm
Mm.
risking on 1.5%, and they're sending me mail that you are one side betting. What kind of prop firm are you? I
It's
don't
good.
like it anymore. For
They,
example,
mm,
4 years ago, let's say you have 600K in funded.
yeah.
If you're gonna full port, they were paying. But no, it's not. Everyone putting a risk rule, 1%
Yeah.
risk or every firm doing it.
Mm. They're scared that they're gonna maybe lose money from good
Yes,
traders. Yeah.
yes,
But that's, you know, that's the business is the
yeah.
business.
This industry is changing every day.
It
I don't
is.
know where industry going nowadays.
Yeah. It is changing. It's changed a lot since 2019.
Yeah,
Um,
but there is a one firm really I really like.
which
Fund
one is
trader,
it? Which, say,
fund
can you say it
trader,
again?
fund trader markets.
Hey.
You're happy, but it's real.
No, I know. I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Because
no,
as I
it's
said, it's fast. They don't have uh, rules. I mean, they have rules, of course, but they're not hard.
yeah, we don't, and they don't switch up. It's very
Yeah.
clear from the beginning.
For
And
example, in one step, Nitro, you can full port in challenge. That's a good thing for me because I don't spend my time in the challenge phase.
yeah, yeah, a lot of people just want to get it done quickly. That's why I
Yeah,
asked
I
to.
have cash. If I breach, I could buy.
Right.
Yeah, new. I could buy new one,
Yeah.
and it doesn't affect me.
Right.
So this is why I want a full port on challenge phases. I don't want to
Nice.
spend time on challenge.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, yeah, to cut it, I would say if program allows me to risk in challenge phase, I go aggressive, but they put me restrictions. I go slow even in challenge phase.
Yeah, you can adapt.
Yes, of course. It's
Yeah,
up to firm, to be honest.
yeah. And again,
Actually,
mm,
actually, I wanna try futures programs, but they all banning Turkey.
really, why is that?
I don't know. They're saying that regulations, but when I checked that, there's no regulations about Turkey for futures programs.
It could be something with the brokers, maybe.
Yeah, probably. And my all friends doing futures in, for example, the except Turkey, everyone doing futures, but I can't do that. For example, there is a futures firm in Turkey. I mean, they allow the Turkish traders. I traded with them for 3 months, and I generated like $50,000, and I left them.
Oh, is there a
Yeah,
reason?
yeah, because they were manipulating prices. I don't
Oh,
know, good
that
thing,
happened. Yeah, that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Also, I can't even log into their site. No, I don't know why.
Ah, that happens with a lot of like low tier brokers. They manipulate the prices. Even
Actually,
some
not
top ones do
broker.
that too.
They're getting price from same, but it was different when you compare to others.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah.
Huh. Wow. I think if you're doing fine with Forex, you know, keep
Yeah,
making it.
actually, I don't. As I told you, I don't trade Nasdaq too much or other things. I generally trade Euro dollar and GBP dollar.
Yeah, I think futures is better with the indexes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Also, futures are better for scaling. For example, you can copy 20 accounts
right,
between them, and you close the price. You close the trade, same prices on
right.
all of.
Yeah.
The good thing, but as I told you, I can't access the futures programs. So that's
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
yeah.
CFDs are good, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Eventually things can change too. You never know. It could always be a problem
Yes,
in the future.
of course.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh, this interview has been so fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Um, I guess we can finish off with just one last message or something you want to say to the traders out there who want to be like you. Doesn't have to be advice, but just Maybe something you wanted to, something you wish you knew.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about my experiences. Uh, Market doesn't care your opinions, never. You can't win. You can't win when you beat market, you know. I mean, the market doesn't care about your opinions.
Yeah, and your feelings and
Yes,
what you want. Yeah.
just follow the trend.
Follow trend.
Yeah, follow the trend.
Don't be stupid.
Yes, of course, of course. Get one to two, one to three, and go. I
Keep it
finish for
simple.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there is another day, there is another week, there is another month. You you don't have to be. I mean, you don't have to do all the things within a day or within a single trade.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of traders who is trying to pass their evolution phase one with single trade.
Yeah.
Why are you trying for this?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah. It's
And
just
this is my advice for people.
yeah. Take it slow, right? And day by day. There's
Of
always
course.
more opportunities every week, like you said.
Yeah.
There's no need to rush.
And don't hurry.
Yeah. Good. Okay. That's great. That was so fun. Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, it was a
Uh,
pleasure.